Hello there. Today is part 2 of a 109-part series of breaking down every Red Dead Redemption 2 mission. Today I'm breaking down Enter Pursued by a Memory. Before we get into it, huge shout out to the YouTube channel Yeah for the inspiration. Now let's get into it.
He's smart. Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
Sort of a fact. Arthur keeps saying Abigail, probably trying to get the player to know this is the same Abigail from Red Dead Redemption 1, because it was kind of missable in the first mission.
You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
We have a double fact in this scene. The first fact is it's pretty ironic Javier says this because John actually does end up looking for him in Red Dead Redemption 1, just so he can arrest him. And the second fact is the sawed-off shotgun you get later in this mission, Javier actually gives you it right here. It's pretty missable, and I didn't notice my first few playthroughs.
Hey, last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
This is the first mention of John leaving for a year, and the first time we actually see resentment from Arthur.
Could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
This is the first actual time we hear what happened on the Blackwater massacre when Dutch killed Heidi McCourt.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too.
Didn't realize this until recently, but apparently John was shot too in the Blackwater massacre. So John was recently shot, mauled by wolves, and in negative-degree temperatures. Dang.
Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
More info about the massacre. Arthur wasn't there. We know it was John, Dutch, Javier, Bill, and of course Micah, because it was his idea. Now, if Arthur was on the other side of town, I'm gonna guess he was with Hosea when they were pulling off the scam he wrote about in his journal.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can...
This horse kind of looks grayish-brown, and it does not look like Old Boy, obviously. So that means John got Old Boy right when they got to Horseshoe Overlook to replace his old one. Also, an extra cool detail is they had crows fly away when they got close to John's dead horse.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way. Gap.
According to Roger Clark, the climbing stuff in this mission, and I'm sure in general, were all stuntmen, not the actual actors.
How you doing?
I'm miserable. Then it's a few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
I'm not designed for this snow.
This scene where Javier gives Arthur whiskey only happens if you spam sprint and run out of stamina. If not, you'll just walk through this cave thing no problem.
Hot down, Marston! That's quite a scratch you got there.
This is the first time we see the goat, John Marston. Also, it looks like he has a shave because look at his beard. It looks almost like a goatee, similar to 1914 Jack.
You don't look so good. I don't feel too good neither.
According to Roger Clark, he actually had to pick up Rob Weedoff like this. Also, according to Roger Clark, this was the first time he ever filmed with Rob Weedoff, yet the first mission that I already covered was filmed 4 years into filming.
You see that on the ridge?
Perfect.
In this scene, what Arthur says when he sees the wolves will change. Sometimes he'll say, perfect, like in this playthrough, Or sometimes he'll say stuff like, just what I need. Look it up, it's pretty cool. Not really a fact, but I hate that you have to do this part before you unlock Deadeye. It's super annoying.
That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
Not sure when John was referring to, but if Arthur said he's lucky, it could mean that he has a family, a son and a wife that isn't dead.
Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go.
Careful, idiotas! It's his leg!
I love how Javier calls everyone idiots, plus apparently along with the scratches on his face, he was also scratched on the leg. Or the bullet he took in Blackwater could be why his leg hurts.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm.
This is more of a random observation than a fact, but Bill and Lenny are the ones carrying John.
We're gonna get out of this.
This is the first time we see this slippery little termite.
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East, into all that. That's civilization.
This part is actually foreshadowing, because they technically do go east when they go to Horseshoe Overlook in the mission, eastward bound. Additionally, if you want a gold medal, you have to kill all the wolves without taking damage and complete with at least 80% accuracy. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the shorter video today, but the mission is only 14 minutes, so that's why. Tell me if I missed any facts about this mission, and I'll shout you out in the next video. Editing in Questa here. I just realized that while I was editing this, I did miss a fact. It's pretty tiny, but it's basically just that Javier's voice actor is different than the one in Red Dead Redemption 1. Also, join my Discord server. You can drop ideas in the text channel video ideas, and if I like the idea, I'll shout you out in that video. You can join with the link in my bio.